I'm a lonely Goomba, stuck between two pipes. Guess I'll play this Game Boy for the rest of my life. You know, I've been hearing a lot of good things about Banjos and Kazooies lately, and well, it wasn't easy, but I finally managed to find some. I mean, people have been banging on about this, saying it's one of the best things ever, so my expectations are quite high. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Bye! I'm just kidding. I know why you've come here. You wanted to see me play Banjo Kazooie, right? Well, it's your lucky day, because I got Banjo Kazooie Grunty's Revenge on the GBA. You know, that banjo game no one played, and you probably didn't even know existed, but I'm gonna play it. And that's not all, because I've got a special guest coming in later. Oh, yes. I don't want to spoil it, but his name rhymes with gone. Ron. Oh, yes, that's right. You know who it is, don't you? Ooh, I bet you're excited for that. Well, stay tuned. But while we wait for our famous guest to arrive, let's play this game. Alright, so the game starts with the Incredible Hulk having sex with a rock. He climaxes and quickly makes his exit, hoping no one saw his perverted rock fetish. But oh no, Mumbo Jumbo saw the whole thing, hiding in the bushes watching someone make love to a rock. For shame, Mumbo Jumbo. For shame. Is there no such thing as privacy anymore? I mean, come on. But the Incredible Hulk comes back with his new robotic sexto. Ooh, I guess that rock just wasn't satisfying him anymore. And well, looks like he's a fan of the BBWs too, it seems. That robot's got some curves. And by curves, I mean he's fucking obese. But everyone seems to think it's the same thing these days, so screw it. And, alright, now he's summoning a ghost or something. I don't really know, but you know what? Long story short, a deranged dog goes nuts and takes a bird back in time. You've got to go back and rescue that bird. And that's about it. But at least now we can finally play this damn thing. I can't wait to explore these levels and, okay, enough of the talking already. And dear Lord, that voice is fucking annoying. It just never stops. Make it stop. Okay, it's gone. I can finally play this bloody game. You know, I'm actually liking the graphics and the music is quite good. Oh dear Lord, no. No! Fuck off, you stupid mole! Alright, I think it worked. I think it's gone. We can actually explore now. And alright, look, it's a Jinjo, yeah. Oh dear Lord. Enough! I can't go 5 seconds without this fucking mole raping my ears. Okay, I think you get the idea of that one. The mole is annoying, okay. Moving on. But we finally make it to the first level. I guess our first task is to rescue these sheep. This bastard won't let them come out their pen, you see. Despicable. So is this gonna be like a boss battle or something? I don't know. Oh, well, that was a bit shit. Yes, I rescued those sheep just so they could walk 2 fucking steps to the right. Man, do I feel fucking satisfied right about now. And what the bloody hell is up with these weird enemies all over the fucking place? You know, it reminds me of that hentai I saw once, or twice, or maybe it was 20 times, I'm not sure, but all what's missing is that big busted girl and a few futanari, you know. It's a crying shame, really, if you ask me. So our next task is to rescue baby chickens. You see, this mama chicken is quite scared monsters are gonna eat them. Well, she's on a farm. Does she know what farms tend to do with chickens? A baby chicken. You know, you can tell it's a baby chicken because it tastes extra juicy. You know, it's a good job I saved those chickens from getting eaten is all I can say. Who knows what could have happened to them if I didn't save the day. Well, enough of that. I think it's time for the first boss. And it's the Incredible Hulk again. And he's still sexually frustrated, which doesn't bode well for this bear. No siree. This is gonna be a tense fight. Here we go. that was a bit shit. Alright, time for the next level. But first, we should visit Honeybee, who is a sexualized bee, obviously. I mean, it's a rare game, isn't it? They practically invented furries. Come for some of my honey? I'd gladly come for some of your honey any day, if you know what I mean. Damn! Hello, Miss Bee. I'm Banjo. How can I get my hands on some of those honeycombs of yours? Okay, you know, I was joking about the sexual innuendos, but I think this game has done that for me. Okay, you know, this conversation is literally about a bear having sex with a sexy bee, isn't it? You know, for kids and all that. So, the next level is Abrigo Beach, and oh yeah, I almost forgot, there's transformations in this game. So, if you've ever wanted to transform from a powerful grizzly bear to a weak mouse that can't even attack, is tiny, and literally does nothing, this game is for you. Who likes being able to fight back anyway? Nah, I'd just rather walk around defenseless like a fucking idiot rescuing birds. But enough of that shit, I think it's time we rescue Kazooie. Yeah, I know you forgot, but she was captured at the start of the game, remember? Now, I know the first boss was a bit crap, but surely you can't just stand on a platform the entire fight again. Well, that was a bit shit. But after a hard boss fight of standing on a ledge again, we rescue Kazooie, which you'd think would be the end of the game, but no, it carries on some reason. I don't know, well, not sure why. Might as well check up on our old friend Mr. Boz-Eye the Mole. See, the joke with this guy actually is, he's Boz-Eyed. Well, the problem is, the graphics are so small, you can't even tell. I mean, it just looks like he has normal eyes to me, but Kazooie constantly insults him. I mean, just look at this ableist filth in my Nintendo game. This is not acceptable. There's only one way to stop this bigotry. Banjo Kazooie is ableist. Boycott it now. Send. So that's what social justice feels like. It feels good. So, first we had a mouse. So what other transformations could they think of? Perhaps a car, or plane, or T-Rex, or a candle. What the fuck is a candle gonna do? Well, okay, I admit it is kinda cute, so I'll give it a chance. So, we're walking around, there's a spooky bogey monsters and dead. What killed me? No, seriously, what killed me? That green stuff? I thought that was just fucking grass. Great, so my first death is by the colour green. Fuck you, green. There's only one type of green I like, if you catch my drift. Okay, you know, it looks like I've almost finished the game already, and that special guest is nowhere to be seen. I mean, I paid him like £1,000 to go on this show, and he's late. People were excited to see, Gun Run. Ah, well, fingers crossed he makes it in time. There's still time left. It's gonna be great, man. I can't wait. So, I guess in this level, we have to help this, it's a pile of shit. That is a pile of shit. What else could it be? Well, it looks like we have to help her find her squits, as she calls them. You know, just give me an hour or so. It just takes a while for these laxatives to kick in, but I tell you, once they kick in, there'll be squits all over the place. Oh, wow, it's at the time already, Jesus. Well, I think it's time we fight the final boss, and oh my god, there's no ledges to stand on. Oh no, I might actually have to do something this time. The horror. You know, it's good to see her tried and trusted technique of just walking around aimlessly hasn't really changed since the last time. Only now, we must destroy her very soul. Seriously, Banjo must really fucking hate this witch. In the first game, he crushes her under a rock. In the second game, he destroys her corpse and plays football with her head. And now, he's destroying her very soul. Whatever happened to just letting the dead rest in peace? Just let it go, man. Sheesh. And that's it. We beat her and she bounces around for like 5 minutes, and I'm not really sure why we felt the need to show that for so long. But anyway, Mumbo Jumbo sends us back to the present, and oh, looks like Mumbo Jumbo messed up. There's lots of banjos. It's a banjo orgy going on here. So the banjos just stand there awkwardly for a bit, and then it just kind of ends. Fantastic. What an ending. Wait a minute. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the one and only John.
Hello there, John here.